Hey guys, I hope you're all doing well, and we have the July forecast ready here for you. But listen, before we start today, I have a couple of messages. We're nearly up at 100,000 subscribers, and maybe this month we can make it. And for those of you who have subscribed already and you're wondering why isn't it showing up in your email, well, most of you now listen to your forecast on your cell phone, right? And there's something new here. You can hit the bell, because if you don't hit the bell, which gives you all notifications of new videos, then it will only give it to you every once in a long shot, right? So if you're listening right now on your mobile, well, look at that little bell. If you're subscribed, hit it and it will come up. You'll always get your notifications, and then you get them right away. Secondly, also, since we are coming up on the near 100,000 mark of subscribers, if you haven't subscribed, please hit subscribe now if you are a follower. And to celebrate that, I am giving away a half-hour reading, a 6-month transit, which will run you 6 months. So from July 1st straight through December. So just go to my website. You'll find the link down below and sign up for the newsletter, right? You'll get all the good news there from time to time. I don't send them too often, but when you do, I will let you know who the lucky winner is of the half-hour 6-month transit reading. Also, when you go to the website, you'll see that I have added a call me button. So if you want a one-on-one talk, whether it is, for a psychic or a tarot reading, you can do so there, and I'm online here in the evenings, and I will look forward to speak with you. So let's get on with what is up for this month. Okay, Libra, so let's take a look at what is coming up in July. Get your seatbelts on and expect now a little bit of a bumpy road, all right? The energies are going to go like this. There's days, a few days, not too many, few days that are really good. We want to circle on our calendar, but there's a whole lot more dates that we are going to be challenged this month. So I would say get your notepad out and take down these dates, which can really help you. And if you're listening to this early in June, then you might want to come back in July when everything starts happening, right? Just to realign yourself with what's up now next. So there is a powerhouse of energy. I do want to just mention first where your focus is going to be this month, which is your career, all right? So there could be changes coming up here. We got the Sun, Mars, and Mercury, career house, your focus, whatever it is you're choosing now this month, might be an intense ride. And I'll tell you why, though, because not only are we going to have the Sun being opposed to Pluto, we have Mars opposing Pluto as we start off the month. You'll feel it already on the 1st. It's exact on the 2nd. But then we have this full moon, and that's where I want to focus extra energy, which is not before the 9th, but from the 2nd up towards the 9th, you will be feeling this big time. And Mars, for one, is our dynamic energy, physically. It's our orientation, our goal orientation. That's what always keeps us moving. Now, when it's opposed to Pluto, Pluto is nuclear, if Mars is dynamite. Put the two together in a difficult, challenging aspect, what do we have, right? We have blow-ups, we have power games, we have guilt tripping, and so forth. You will find this to take place here in the area of your career. So it could be somebody of your coworkers, it could be a supervisor, it could be you just reacting to whatever is going on there. Whatever that deal is, you're really going to be feeling it here this month. Now, on the 4th, there is unexpected news that might come out of the blue, and you might make a decision which is very hasty. And then on the 5th, you're thinking, well, I'm only really wanting to do good, right? Because your goal is ideal. The Sun, which is you, beautifully aligned to Neptune. So your dream is aligned. Ninth side, follow your heart, okay? That is where your dream is. And yet I can see how you're questioning yourself. It's like, why is this happening? Where's this coming from? The Sun is square Jupiter, see, on the 5th. And Jupiter is all about justice, balance, right? What is fair and not fair? The sun is you. If somebody else is being unfairly treated, you might speak up and say, that's not right. You might need to speak up for yourself. Whatever that deal is, the 5th is not easy. Jupiter is a big planet, right? And it is moving forward now, so that is great. It's empowering you to speak what? It's to speak your highest truth, which Jupiter is all about, right? So you might feel good about that on the 7th, that there is a little bit of a calmer energy, but it's only calm before the storm. Whatever communication with whoever you're having this dialogue with, I feel there's some mutual understanding or some feedback which you can take to heart. So the 7th isn't bad, but we're still having this full moon. It's growing towards the 9th to fullness, right? And it has been powered up with Mars, and it's all good to go. So on the 9th, here we have it. Intense heat, okay? There is power games, there is guilt trips, there's projections, and if somebody's not happy, they might just throw the blame on somebody else, and you might or might not be the target. I hope you won't be. If you are, well, I see you saying something about that, right? So we're really needing to pay attention. What is going on around us? Now, it's not just in our individual charts. These are aspects, transits, that is affecting our nation and international politics. Think about politics. Pay attention to the news. They're from top of the month to here around that full moon culmination of it. We can see that things are coming from a home base. It's our grounding, our security. If we're thinking national, that is our national ground base, right? In our individual charts, it's our home base and family. Internationally, it might be one country with another country that is being challenged with this. And it is very nuclear. So not only do we have these oppositions going on with these incredible, forceful planets, but we have Jupiter sandwiched between them. It's squares. We got this T-square going on. Jupiter is in the 1st house, which for you will be individually. That is, how you're feeling, how you're taking, how you're tackling. Maybe you might be sandwiched between other dynamic forces that are going on. But I feel, as a Libra, balance is your keyword anyway. But on the 17th, there is a little bit of a letdown. If you're looking to go out on a date, it might be canceled. That could be the disappointment. If you're waiting for money, that could be a disappointment. This is Venus and Neptune, okay? Rules both love and money. And Neptune is expecting something it's not getting, so your mind may be going off and thinking, now what? Why this? It's been up and down this whole month, right? And you might be so out here. Think about Neptune when it's not beautifully aligned. When it is, it's beautiful, crisp, clear vision, right? It rules vision. But when it's not aligned, then it turns foggy and we can't really see. And Venus, your inner emotions are trying to figure out, why is all of this happening, one thing after the other? So we're not paying attention to where we're heading. Okay, our physical body, which is driven by Mars on the very same day on the 17th, might just walk straight into chair, stub your toe. Walk into the door, not, through the door, but into the door. But careful in traffic, though. Don't text and drive, or definitely not that. You want to be careful with sharp objects, because if you're working with something here and your mind is off, you're not paying attention to what you're doing. You don't want to cut yourself. 17th, just a day to really pay attention. On the 18th and 19th, we do have a little bit of a breather, and this is one of those days that we love when Venus and Jupiter do come together. Even though we got the oppositions going on, but Venus is coming in to support Jupiter. So romantically, this can be a day of healing, things coming together. It feels good. There's a sense of optimism, enthusiasm. Money-wise, too, if you're starting a new job, that is great on a day like this, because it will carry that signature with you. Also because of whatever contractual agreements, verbal agreements, Mercury and Saturn are looking out for something that's going to secure you with longevity. That's why I'm saying if you start a job, this is a job that can really last for a long time. On the 20th, an unexpected event coming in, and just as you're starting to breathe and cruise, it's like, oops, here's something you need to deal with. On the 23rd, though, we have the new moon, and in a great place in your chart. It's in your area of hopes and dreams, 11th house. It's also your friendships and your acquaintances, groups, organizations, that kind of thing. The new moon is the time when we plant our seeds, right? We talk about that a little bit every month. So this is the area that you would like to plant those seeds. This is where you're going to see things grow over the oncoming month and the following next 12 months until we get the new moon back in this area. To power it up even more, we have beautiful trines, one to Saturn, one to Uranus. So this is Uranus in your 7th house for relationships. The one-on-one type relationships. So this new moon might bring something romantic. The seeds that you're wanting to plant might have to do with that you're focusing on your partnership area. The other area is Saturn in your 3rd house, which really gives you grounding, okay, roots. You're feeling secure and thinking, I really do want more of this serenity. And why do I say serenity? Well, it is because your Uranus is in that 7th house where you want more of that dynamic, beautiful energy with your partner, and communication where Saturn is in that 3rd house. And so it's like I can hear these thoughts saying, I really want to have this ability to speak with my partner the way I do now. It's so open, it's real, and there's a lot of trust, which is in it. 24th, we might feel a little guarded. This is right after this new moon, so you can see how, it's up, down. 24th, we're a little guarded, and I'll tell you why. Venus now here is opposing Saturn. Saturn being in your 3rd house for communication. Your Venus is in the 9th house. And I think it has to do with a trust issue. Can I really share this? Can I talk about this? Or should I not? It could be financial too. 3rd house and 9th house both are travel. Short distance, long distance. Do I have enough money? Can I spend this money? Or should I not? Should I hold back? Whatever that is will be actually revealed to you before the day is over into the evening when we have Mercury delivering you some good news out of the blue, right? So then that's going to open up. And then we can end the month here, Virgo, on a much, much better note. I see that you're up and running. You're feeling super strong right now, doing good. And on the 30th, we have Uranus and Venus in a beautiful aspect. Venus loves any kind of good surprises, right? And that is what you're going to get here on the last day of the month, which really sets you up for what you can come to expect now next month in August. So I will see you soon. Have a good one now.